I think Patrick Ta and Makeup by Mario did a pretty good job for this fall. Let's do a fall eyeshadow tutorial with 2 new palettes I've never used before. First palette is Makeup by Mario. I love Makeup by Mario, and this is what we're working with. This is very everyday girly, okay? Next up is Patrick Ta. You have your blacks, you have your nudes. This will have all your transition shades. Honestly, this will work for anything and everything. To start, my eyes are already primed, and I'm gonna go in with the Patrick Ta palette, and I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. This is gonna be my base color, so the rest of my shades I'm gonna use is gonna blend right in. I'm gonna take this Sephora Pro number 27 brush, and I'm gonna dip right here into this shade, and then I'm just going to tap this right along my eye, right up to the brow bone. For my next shade, I'm gonna go in with the Sephora Pro brush in a number 19, and I'm gonna take this almost like a reddish chocolate brown shade. And I really like this because not only is this brush super fluffy, but it also has a point, so I'm gonna really be able to get into this crease. I'm gonna first pack the shade right here on the outer corner like this, and then I'm gonna do small circular motions into the crease. For the next shade, I'm gonna use the number 24 Sephora Pro brush, and I'm actually gonna dip into this dark brown right here. And then I'm focusing it right down here. It's not gonna go as high as the previous color. We're just gonna do packing and slight back and forth motions. If you feel like you lost the previous shade, just dip right back into it and just go right over. Eyeshadow on the lid is like a melting pot. You just want all the shades to blend in together. Now for a part that's gonna scare a lot of you guys is black eyeshadow. I'm gonna take this eyeshadow brush at number 15, dip a little bit into this black eyeshadow. And as you can see, this brush is really tiny and skinny. I'm just going to sweep it back and forth along the lash line. Now let's move on to the part that's gonna make you nervous, but I promise you it's very easy. It's doing a cut crease, and you don't need any concealer or anything like that to cut it. I'm gonna show you exactly how with just eyeshadow. I'm gonna go in with the Sephora Pro brush at number 71. I'm gonna dip into this lighter shade from the Patrick Ta palette, and then all you wanna do is just pat it where you want your crease at. And you can already see it doing what it needs to do. Depending on your eye shape, you can go as high or as low as you need. We're gonna leave these harsh lines for a minute because now we're about to get into what I know interested you all is these shimmer shades in the Makeup by Mario palette. Looking at these, I already know what I'm gonna choose, and it's actually gonna be 2. For the main cut crease, I'm gonna use this bright green, and then for my inner corner, I'm gonna go in with the lightest gold. Taking the Sephora Pro brush at number 14, I'm going to dab into this green right here, and very gently, I'm gonna pack it exactly where I put that lighter eyeshadow. And then take this shimmer a little bit on those shadows we used earlier, because then we're gonna blend this to make it all go together. Just for the heck of it, I'm gonna dab into this middle gold color and take that right on top of the green. Taking this number 22 Sephora Pro brush, I'm actually gonna dip into the lightest shade, and then this is just gonna go to the inner corner. Wow. That's stunning. And to make your eyes pop even more, I'm going to take this right underneath. I'm not going to take it all the way, just into this little portion right here. We're going to go back into the Patrick Ta because we need to blend these two together. So we're going to focus on the second shade we use, the darker brown and the black. And you only need a little bit, so just slight dab. You're going to do a tap and a little back and forth motion. Do not worry if the sparkle moves around. You can see the difference between unblended and blended, how it just merges in. For the lower lash line, you only need 2 shades, and that's gonna be this warmer brown and black. Originally, this number 24 brush was a darker brown, but you don't need another brush and you don't need to go clean this. Just take this on a paper towel, swish it around, and you'll take the color right off. Now I'm gonna dip into that warmer brown. We're just gonna gently sweep this underneath the eye. Just a back and forth. And then you wanna connect it in a C motion to the eyeshadow at the top. I'm gonna go in with this black tiny brush, and we're just gonna stick this very closely to the lash line. This is also gonna enhance any mascara that you put on as well. Just like that. What a difference. I'm back. I have mascara and lashes on to complete this fall eyeshadow look that you can wear everywhere.